Hello guys, I trust you're doing great. This is Tim Forest Education, power to the people. So today guys, I just want to show you how we analyze NASDAQ, USDT or any other index that you feel like analyzing, right? So we've got a lot of ways of analyzing NASDAQ or USDT or whatsoever it is, but this one is a little bit different. So breathe in, breathe out. There we go. Okay, so looking at NASDAQ right now, personally, I normally go to a weekly. I can even go to a monthly just to see what's going on. So I'm on my weekly time frame right now, and looking at my weekly time frame, I'm seeing that price actually is bullish. So if price is bullish like this, it simply means that this index it's always buying. Okay, it's always buying. So if this index is always buying, why are you selling too much? It means if you're selling, you need to go in, but not too much, right? Because it's gonna come back with a very strong buy. So this is my weekly how it's looking. So after looking at my weekly how my weekly is looking like, I normally go to my daily time frame. Okay. So I hope you're gonna learn a few things out of this. So you will mix this with what you know to come up with something that is gonna work out for you. Okay. So when I come to my daily time frame, I'm also seeing that it's a bullish trend, right? Though we had some pullbacks right here. If I can just show you, we had a retracement here, and then price went up. Then from there we had another retracement. Okay, but if you can take a look, you realize that this is a bullish momentum. This is a bullish momentum, right? And so forth and so forth. So this is a bullish momentum. So on my daily time frame, that's where now I'm gonna start now like measuring the levels. Okay, so the way how I'm gonna measure my levels is gonna be different with my previous video that I shared last time on psychological levels. Okay, so I hope this one you're gonna use it as well. Okay. So when I go to my daily time frame, what I want to do is at least just to measure a difference of 100 pips. Okay, every difference of 100 pips on Nasdaq. Okay, so I'm zooming in right now like this, so that I can be able to draw it nicely. Okay, so that all of us we can see what's going on right here. All right, so I'm gonna take my tool right here, and then from the current price. Okay, doesn't matter if you can start pointing up or going down, as long as you take 100 pips right there. That's my 100 pips right there, right? So with my 100, um, I'm gonna put my line, horizontal line there, okay? Then I'm gonna look for just on top from the current price with another 100. So what I want is just the you see the -100 that we have in front right there. This one right here. This is the number that I'm focusing most. And I'll drop it down, put it again right there. Then I'll take it up again. Okay, something like this. Okay, so right here, what I'm doing, I'm just trying to measure, like those levels where Nasdaq normally give us great golden potential entries. Okay, so there we go. We have another line right here. Okay, I can put as many lines as I want, but as long as they're not too much. So the first 100, the number that we have on the first one right there, that's the number that I'm looking for. Right, there we go. Boom. Okay, so I can take this out. Now, what's next when I do that? When I do that, you realize that on the daily time frame right now, it's showing us that yes, it's a strong bullish momentum. And on those levels that I've just put, you can see that something beautiful is always happening when price hits that. But now you cannot really see it. Let's try to check a 4 hour time frame. Let's try to check a 4 hour time frame. So 4 hour time frame, this is how it is. I hope now it's beginning to make sense in your eyes if you can see right what I'm trying to say. Price went up, dropped down. Okay, so we were expecting price to touch this level right here, but unfortunately, it didn't do it. It had to push up impulsively and all the way going up to the top. But let's break it down to a 50 minutes time frame. That's where like a lot of work is. So if I can go to my 50 minutes time frame, you will begin to see it in a very beautiful way. Okay, in a very beautiful way. So we saw price right here breaking. We saw price right here breaking this level. Then after breaking this level, we see the momentum of a retracement right here. Then from there, we're seeing the same price going up. Then we're seeing price dropping down as well. Then we are seeing price dropping up. Now I'm going to explain what's really going on right there. If you can take a look from those levels, Nasdaq is behaving very well. Okay, it doesn't matter the pullbacks. The pullbacks might be beautiful and might not be beautiful, but what matters most is those levels. That's what we want. Okay, so let me break it down. Come on, man. Let me take out this. So if I can break it down a little bit, you see that those levels they are sensitive. Okay, those levels they are sensitive. Now, one thing that you need to know is that let's say from here we see that Nasdaq was buying, right? Then suddenly we saw it broke our level right here. After breaking our level, it respected that level until it hit another level right here on top. So after hitting that level on top, what does it mean? You buy from the low right here and then you exit to the next level. But it will not be like this every day. It will not be like this every day because if it's like that every day, that simply means everyone needs to be rich like in an easy way. So we have what we call retracements. For example, we saw price was buying and take a profit right here, and then from there we had this huge retracement. We had this huge retracement right here. So this retracement, we expected it to come and hit this level, but unfortunately it didn't. Okay, unfortunately it didn't. What happened is that from the middle, that's when I started buying. That's when now like you can take a Fibonacci 2. You take the low from where price made a correction, and then you take the high of the retracement. Then from there, we are seeing that price it touched our 38.2. Now, 38.2 is always considered as a first higher low or lower high, right? So we see that price after hitting 38, that's when now we saw price now shooting upwards. Okay, so if it shoots upwards from the 38, you already know that we are going to our next psychological level. Okay, after hitting that level, we might break it impassively. Now, let me explain it a little bit. There's something very sweet that happens with the Nasdaq. If you see that the level has been broken impassively, for example, let's look at this candle. Let's look at this candle. Let's take a look at this candle. If you see that the level has been broken very strongly, okay, impassively, that simply means it shows us that it's a serious breakout. And if it's a serious breakout, whatever above that, we're going to be looking for buyers. Whatever above that, we're going to be looking for buyers. So this is the reason why we saw the momentum of buying very strong, okay, from that level all the way to the top. Now, whatever that I'm showing you right now is something that happens, and with experience, I've seen it and I've done it. Okay, so let's take a look right here. So when I say that whatever that goes above there, it's a buy. It doesn't mean that when you see a long candle like this, you start buying immediately. No, you need to mix with your analysis. Your analysis must tell you what to do. Okay, so let's take a look right here. We had an impassive move right here, but that impassive move did not break impassively on our level. So I'm trying to look for something beautiful that can make sense. So right now, as you can see, uh, we've got an impassive candle. We've got an impassive candle that just got broke on our level. So me looking at that, okay, it's an impassive, yes, and then we had like a consolidation, you know, a consolidation. Now, me looking at that consolidation in another way, if you know Wyckoff, we can call this thing as a distribution. Okay, we can call that as a distribution where we now begin to look for selling opportunities. But remember, on indices, we don't want to be selling too much. We want to be buying. Okay, so inside the distribution, there's a lot of things that are regarded. But just to make it simple, I normally come with my line right here as my support. So if I see that support line being broken, normally I'll start looking forward for selling opportunities. But remember, you need to be very careful because we've broken impassively right here. So we might sell, yes, but what we are anticipating is for price to go as higher as it can. All right. So you might see that out of that, it might not go as higher right now. It might maybe want to respect the previous level. So it might even drop. It might even drop to respect this level. After respecting this level, and then we might see it now going upwards now for good, something like that. So what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to NAS 100, these levels, they're very, very important. These levels, they are very important, and you need to consider them as a trader. So this is just a small tip that I just wanted to share. I hope you have learned a few things. But remember, don't forget to mix with what you know. Okay, your strategy that you know, you can just add this thing. You can just top up something, and then it will begin to make sense in your eyes. So this is how it is. But if I can go on my 4 hour time frame, this thing it still looks bullish. Okay, it still looks bullish on my 4 hour time frame. So despite um, the pull down that we had right here, but this thing it looks very, very bullish that we might go and hit our next level right here, which is 100 pips. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is something that I just wanted to share quick and fast. God bless you.